Hi everyone on YouTube. Doing another video because I don't want to message. I nearly messaged Aaron, but I'm not going to. I just feel this rage still in me because it's not actually Aaron now. Actually, that's doing it. It's more Shaw, and he's really, really good at playing these games of just being really cold like ice 1 minute, and then the next minute, and then when I get annoyed with him, he'll start putting kisses to me. It just winds me up because he plays these games where um, I don't know. It's just starting to wind me up now. It's really starting to wind me up again. I was fine because I just come back from cycling. I was feeling happy and everything, but now I've got wound up because I told Sean exactly how much I hate him. And first he put what, and then he put, I'm working, and then he put kisses. It's almost like he wants me to hate him, like that's the kind of relationship he feels comfortable with. Maybe it is, I don't know. It's just really hard to work some people out, it really is. It's really frustrating as well as hard. Yeah, I've just been cycling. Oh. I've just been cycling around Droitwich in the lanes, and I just messaged Sean and says that I hate him and I says and I hate Aaron as well. I don't know which one of you I hate more, you or Aaron. And he put what, and I put back. And I put back how I felt. Like I said, well, I give my heart to you the same as I give my heart to Aaron, and he fucked it up as well, didn't he, by cheating? He's yeah. I don't know which one I hate more than out of them two. I really don't. I'm starting to think that Sean's better at playing games than Aaron is. I think. I mean, Aaron was good at playing games, but not on the same league as Sean. He seems to like it when I'm annoyed with him. And then if I'm not annoyed with him, if I'm being nice to him, he just completely ignores me. I can put kisses to him all day long, and he'll just completely ignore me. And he'll ignore me for days or whatever. And this is why why I feel hate towards him, because when you love someone and they completely ignore you, mm, mm, yeah, that's true. Yeah, when you hate someone and they completely ignore you, then it is very frustrating. And I actually blocked Sean, but then I unblocked him on WhatsApp, and I blocked him on Facebook. I don't know whether I'm going to unblock him or not. I'm not sure because he's so good at playing games. I think he'll only hurt me if I get closer to him. But at the same time, the attraction to the wrong kind of. I feel really compelled. I feel really attracted to the wrong kind of person, the wrong kind of man. I feel really attracted to that kind of man, that kind of, the one that's going to mess me around. Really, I seem to just feel really attracted to that type of person for some reason. I don't know why. Got no idea why. No, I didn't feel much love as a child. I was quite a difficult upbringing. And I reckon that they've had difficult upbringings. I think this brings. I think this is the common thread, isn't it? The common thread. I haven't had much. I didn't feel much love as a child because of everything that happened with my dad and everything, and all the stress of it and everything. And then of course, I know that Aaron's had a stressful childhood from what he's told me in the past. and I would imagine. Well, I don't know about Sean because he doesn't give much away, but just find it really frustrating. And I nearly messaged Aaron as well to tell him how much I hated him. But I thought, no, I'm not going to do it. I thought I'd do a YouTube video instead because, yeah. At least Aaron felt bad when I used to tell him how much I hated him. Whereas Sean just seems to put kisses back to me for some strange reason. I don't know. I thought there was a cat on the bed then. I could feel pebbles not touching my nails. What was I saying then? Yeah. Sean he just ignores me. Sometimes he'll ignore me for all day, and then he'll put kisses back to me, and then he'll ignore me. And then if I tell him that, and then if I just ignore him and be funny to him, he starts putting kisses again. This is what I don't get. Usually when you're funny to people, they're funny back to you, aren't they? He puts kisses back to me if I'm funny to him. I tell him how much I hate him, he just puts kisses to me. I think that's called stringing someone along, isn't it? Yeah. It's a good job I haven't got a gun, isn't it? Oh, I better go because we're going to go to Morrison's in a minute to get some tea, I think. I haven't eaten yet and it's about 7 o'clock or something. Alright then, I just thought I'd share my thoughts for the day. It's getting a lot easier though, I've got to say that. I mean, I slept through the whole night last night, which I haven't done for ages. I'm still waking up really early though. I keep waking up about 7, 8 in the morning for some reason. I don't know why. There's no one wakes me up, and no one. No, I don't know why. I keep waking up about 7, 8 in the morning for. I do fall back to sleep, but yeah. Shame I didn't teach some Tantra, isn't it? Tantra. What is Tantra? Tantra is the inner Kundalini, the inner energy, which is blended upwards through the 7 chakras. You contract the muscles. You contract your taint muscles. The taint muscles are the muscles that you use when you go for a pee and you stop the flow of the pee mid-flow. That's the muscle that you use for Tantra. And it's called taint because in a man, it's between the legs, it's between the anus and the balls. It's the muscle there. And if it's pressed, it can stop an orgasm. If it's channeled upwards if you contract that muscle, I'm going to demonstrate now. I just contracted my taint muscle. But if you practice contracting that muscle, you can raise the Kundalini upwards. Now the Kundalini is the origin of everyone's soul. It's the stargate, the origin of the soul. It's very powerful, Tantra is. It's one of the most powerful methods of meditation. In the wrong hands, it could be dangerous. It's not really practiced in the West yet. It's not a mainstream practice, but I think in the future decades, I think it will become more recognised. it's a very powerful method of, if you, pardon me, it was practiced by the ancient Egyptians. It was practiced in India for thousands, many thousands of years. It's been practiced by the North Americans. It's been practiced by the Hopis, the Aztecs. It's been practiced by Incas. It's been practiced raising the Kundalini through Tantra, through the taint muscle, which, as I said, is between, in a man, it's between the balls and between the anus. That's what it's called, your taint, because it taints your arse and it taints your balls. It's the muscle between the two, and you use it when you go for a pee. And if you try and stop yourself going for pee, that's the muscle that you use. And if you press on it during an orgasm, you can stop yourself. You can stop yourself from coming by pressing in that spot. Also, pressing in that spot can actually give you a hard on. I don't know whether people knew that, but yeah. I remember one man I met about 4 or 5 years ago or something in Worcester, off Grindr. He was actually pressing on it all night, and it was like, oh god, it was like really, yeah. Okay, we won't go there because my niece might be watching. But basically, he was fucking me all night. Basically, yeah. But it is a very powerful practice to practice, and you have to locate it. You can locate it with your fingers. Try and contract the muscle. I mean, for a beginner, it's very difficult to contract because you don't usually contract that muscle very often. But if you keep practicing it, then you can actually achieve a high level of tantric sex, which is where you can literally keep going all night, all day, all night, pretty much indefinitely, because you can stop yourself from coming through that muscle. So you can keep bringing yourself close to orgasm, and then you can keep stopping yourself from orgasm through that muscle, the taint muscle. Yeah. I would imagine it's in the same place for women as well. I don't really know, but I know it is in men. Shall I try and practice it now? Okay, I'll have to go quiet for a few minutes. Okay. I'm back. Sorry, my heart stopped. Yeah, it's a method. It's a very advanced method, really. It stops the heart. It's a heart. Of course, it doesn't. Of course, you can't do that straight away. You have to do it for years. I've been doing meditation for years. I've been doing Kundalini meditation, which is concentrating on the third eye. I've done that a couple of years. I used to do that all night. Candle meditation I used to do for years as well. I used to go in a dark room, my bedroom, or I used to use my living room in Katsa, light a wee candle, and watch the candle all night, or for a couple of hours. Yeah. My mandalas represent the physical universe, because I've got a few mandalas. What they represent is the universe in its minutest form. The entire universe is centered in that dot, in the dot of the mandala. Yeah, that's another method of meditation. It's very easy, really, because you don't really have to